Welcome everybody, it is Crypto Moose and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What we're going to do on this episode is turn $1,000 into 10,000 this bull run. So this is going to be a video where I'm going to do my best to 10x our portfolio. Obviously trying to get good gains, but while protecting the downside. So that's what I want to do. Keep in mind, nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. So do invest at your own risk. I'm not telling you to pick up any of these tokens. You guys have to inform your own decisions, create your own portfolios. All we're doing here is opening up our mindset to, you know what, can we do this? Of course, I think we can. So that's what I want to tackle on this episode and also have a little bit of fun. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe. In fact, we're not going to start until you like this video. So like the video. Somebody's got to like it. I see it right there on the screen. So please like the video. And if this is successful, okay, actually, whether or not it's successful, I do want to come back to it. So right now, if we take a look at the crypto market, we're going to be on CoinMarketCap for quite a bit of this episode, but we are Wednesday, May 7th of 2025. I was going to make another video, but ultimately right now, guys, with where we're at in the market, I believe that this is the best opportunity for you to still make gains in crypto, getting into alts. And that's what we're going to be focusing on in this episode. So if you're looking for a safe Bitcoin episode, this is not it. At the end of the day, you do want to think long-term in crypto. This video is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so one of the picks is going to be good for a long-term portfolio, but we're going to try to maximize gains here. So let's have some fun and comment down below what would be on your top 3 to 5 list. What would be your $1,000 to $10,000 list? Okay. So first things first, you have to have some money. So this is not $1,000. It's significantly less, but what you can do is start to save some money now. So this is just Canadian money. It's worth almost nothing. It's toilet paper compared to the US dollar. But I've been slowly saving up a little bit of cash. And I was like, you know what? For those of you that have, this is actually $400. We're going to pretend it's 1,000 for this episode. But guys, whenever you get a $20 bill, you do side jobs, whatever, put some money aside. So that's what I'm doing. I want to help those of you, at least give you some perspective of how you could potentially manage that and get some good gains. Okay. But again, keep in mind, nothing is for sure. We are speculating on this episode. We're having fun, but this is what I would do and currently what I am doing in the market. Okay. So that's that. What you want to do is do next. So first step, save $1,000, right? For you, maybe it's $100. So you could do this with $100, 500,000, don't matter. It's just a number. Save $1,000 is number one. And then guys, have a pen and paper. I talk about this all the time. I did this before the episode started. I listed 3 to 5 cryptos. One big mistake is over diversifying. Okay. Do more research and find risk to reward ratios. So let's say you found 5 meme coins, but one is super sketch. The other ones seem like, you know what? They could go up like crazy, but they're probably not going to leave the market. You know, I'm talking about dog with hats, stuff like that. Bonk. Those are going to be a better bet than to trying to get something that could go to absolutely zero. So manage the downside, okay? And that's what I've done with this list. So what we're going to do is list 3 to 5 cryptos, and we're going to do them one at a time. So what would I do? Me personally, if I had $1,000, if I was young and I wanted to turn 1,000 into 10,000, it could obviously go up much higher, you know. But I mean, if we could turn 1,000 into $5,000, that would be pretty wonderful. So again, we are May 7th, 2025. We are looking for height of the market. Let's say even towards the end of the year, maybe Q1 of 2026. Okay. Number one, we want to get a good layer one. That is my opinion. For you, that could be something like Ethereum. And again, I love Bitcoin, but right now we are not trying to get the Bitcoin gains. We're not trying to turn 1,000 into 1,500, 2,000. We want to get loose here, man. We want the 5x degenerate gains, right? So for all you crazies out there, that's what we're doing. So we're going to be taking a look at possibly Ethereum, maybe some XRP, right? So that could be big. BNB, it's been around for quite a while. Lots of BNB tokens, a lot of different decentralized applications and different projects being built. It's a big DeFi play. We want a layer one because, and identify the one that will gain. Because in my opinion, I believe once Bitcoin gets back to all-time highs, starts to break through, we're going to see alt season. So right now, the market is very Bitcoin dominant. Even if you look at the fear and greed, we're pretty neutral now. But I mean, we're nowhere near greed. But in terms of alt season, we didn't really even have it when Bitcoin was at 100,000. So what I'd be looking at is a good layer one. Sui would be a good option. What we're going to go with is ADA Cardano. Okay. Now, Sui I like because it's something new. Solana could be another good one. Market cap, they're pretty low. In fact, Sui is only half the market cap of ADA, but ADA has had a little more momentum. I'm not sure if it's really been around longer, but right now ADA is looking good. So this is going to be the first allocation. What we're going to do is we are going to add ADA to our portfolio. I'd be looking at a good layer one. Last time in the market, let's give you guys a little visual. Market cap got all the way up to 91 billion. We're only at 23 billion today. When it was at 91, Bitcoin was only, I believe Bitcoin peaked at like 60. So when Bitcoin was at 100, ADA still hasn't even gotten back to where it should be, let alone we have the interoperability with what's going on with ADA. So a lot more, we have a DEX aggregator now, more liquidity, more projects, Bitcoin OS. So like there's just so much happening, smart contracts, NFTs that we just haven't seen before. And, we also have the midnight airdrop. There's so much going on. This project could 10x you're getting into a layer one. You're getting into a top 10 crypto. So we're minimizing the downside. Okay. So you don't want to just make an investment. Oh, this could go up crazy. Well, how far can it go down? Right? You want to risk, you want to assess that, right? You're hanging out with the girl. She may be perfect, but I mean, if she's a drug dealer and, she's on drugs, like that's not good. It's quite the downside. So maybe get a girl that maybe will have a glass of wine or two on the weekends. You may not want to get with somebody who's, doing crazy drugs. We'll just leave it at that. So protect the downside, right? You don't want to just get in on something because, it's going to 1,000x, 100x. Those people are lucky. You get lucky when that happens. Not that you cannot be informed. We'll talk about that. But half of our allocation, I want to get into a strong layer one where we're with wifey material, so to speak, right? We're not with somebody who is there with you because they need drug money. That's the way I would look at it. I'm not even kidding. Okay. So that's going to be number one. And what I did is I did log into CoinMarketCap. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to our account. So what you can do is sign up, click on portfolio, and you can begin to manage this. So we will be able to track our portfolio going forward. I'll probably have this video on the home screen. So we're going to add transactions manually. I did name this account. So this account I did name as $1,000 to $10,000 2025, just for fun. Okay. So here we're going to put portfolio name. We're going to put our 10K goal. Create portfolio. Okay. So once you do that, you can add transactions. So we're going to assume that we bought some Cardano. Okay. So ADA. And how much did we spend? So we spent, let's say, what, $500 worth? So how many tokens would that be? 800, something like that. So 750. Oh, we're close. 756. Okay, roughly, we're close. So at today's market, we're going to assume that we bought 756 ADA and we spent roughly $500. So you can see that on the screen. Boom. So there we go. So we took $500, put it on ADA. Again, again, this is all hypothetical. You guys can do it differently. You could add more lower cap projects and really try to get higher gains, but you're implementing a lot more risk than I think you should. So right now we're at $500 spent, 50% of the portfolio going to ADA, Cardano. I think Sui, Solana, Ethereum could be another great option depending on your risk factor and what you like. So it's up to you. Next, number 2. And by the way, I'm only going to choose 3 cryptocurrencies. Reason being is because I do not want to be over diversified. $1,000, it's not that much when you consider $20 for fees when you buy cryptos. To buy $500 worth of ADA, you're probably going to have to pay a little bit in fees when you buy and then you go to sell. So keep that in mind. Very crucial. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on that? That's my opinion. If I could redo my portfolio, I would actually shrink it down. And not only that, but when you go to invest into, let's say, 3 projects instead of 30, instead of just throwing stuff at the wall and trying to get lucky, you are really being methodical, right? And if you are only investing in 3, that means you're probably throwing in more money into each one. And, you know, you've really thought about it. So that's my opinion on that as well. Okay. ADA, Cardano. The next one, I would look at AI and gaming. And we're going to allocate 25%, so $250 in this case, into that. Okay. So let's take a look at the market. Let's see what we got going on. We'll zoom in a bit. So you have all these different categories too. You guys can go under categories. There's a lot to explore. And another piece of advice is what I would do is I would invest in what I know. Okay. So we're looking at AI. We're not looking at Trump AI. I don't know what that even means. Could be the next big thing. You never know. But what we're going to do is look at the AI category. This is a big narrative, and narratives are going to be a thing. Bitcoin as the layer 1 biggest decentralized crypto, everybody knows, very effective, right? As I think one of the probably in fact the greatest currency we've ever seen in the world, especially moving forward as technology thrives. You know, this is going to be a big one. So there's a couple on the list. We're going to go with one because I like the project and the market cap is so low. One option could be Veracity. It's up right now. But, you know, take a look at these projects. Look at something that has been pushed down a lot for no reason. Because you don't want to buy at the highs. You want to buy at the lows. Looking at Veracity, this thing's gotten up to, what did it get in market cap? It's pretty crazy. So 340 million in market cap last cycle. We're at 30 million in market cap. Do the math, right? So there's your 10x right there, right? Just getting in on something like Veracity. So that could be a big project, Ethereum contracts, etc. For me, I would look at something like Cornucopia. So let's put in Copy. This is a gaming project, multi-chain as well. So it's not just available on ADA, which I think is going to be doing really well. You can get this on the Binance Smart Chain, Base, Ethereum. Just beautiful. So Cornucopia's AAA level game. Let me share the website to give you guys an idea. So we're going to allocate 25% of our portfolio into Copy. And right now is the time to do that, in my opinion. So the Moose is probably going to add more. I did swap back to ADA for a decent position. I wish it was up here, but it was at this little top, around 5.5 cents, which was a good move. So I can get back in. That's what I would be doing. I would be looking at a good quality gaming project, low in market cap, something that could get into the billions in market cap. So the height, I thought it was around 100 million, 86 mil. So just to get back to all-time highs, 10 cents, which is low for a gaming project that looks like this. AAA level game, incredible NFTs, in-game assets. You can own pieces of land. I like a lot of things about this game. It's fantastic. So getting into something like this, I mean, you're talking about a 5 to 8x just to get back to all-time highs. I've always seen this project potentially getting to $1. So this is literally going to be a 50x opportunity. And that's where we could, you know, leverage a little bit more stability in our layer 1 pick and get something that could just explode in price. Once YouTubers and once the game comes out, once gaming becomes more of a thing, and we're moving more towards that blockchain and gaming, when it happens, which I believe it will, you know, a game like this getting in early is just going to be the way to go. So that's going to be pick number 2. Ultimately, I would be looking at I would be looking at an AI or gaming project, and I would add to that. So look, we're already up on our goal. We're already up. We're doing well. Here, we're going to look at Copy. So we're going to go here. We're going to buy some tokens. How many tokens will we need? That's too much. Try 19,000 roughly. Okay, so we're close there. Let's just do 19,000 tokens. $255. Actually, we'll go a little bit less. I want to get it as close as possible. So, all right, 18,600. Okay, perfect. Buy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add the transaction manually. If you do want to pick up Copy, I have tutorials on that. So we're going to add this transaction. Our total allocation is $750. You guys can click on allocation. You can see where we're at currently. So we're right on track. So if you guys do go to the channel, I've got tons of videos on cornucopias. So how to buy Copy. Guys, I have videos on how to buy ADA. So how to buy Copy. This was 2 years ago. But I do show you step by step how to use Dex Hunter, min swap tutorials on several different chains. So I've been covering this for a while, as you guys can see. Also, hit up the link tree. You guys can pick up a hardware wallet, and also you can hold Copy through the Binance Smart Chain, I believe for the Cardano network as well, and protect your crypto. But guys, I have a free Cardano mini course. I would take that if you don't know what you're doing. If you need a start, it's absolutely free. I don't even upsell you on that. Okay, so comment if you agree. And if you are going to do at least the category strategy in terms of layer 1 AI gaming, we'll get into the next one. Comment down below, which ones did you pick for each category? What is the best risk to reward ratio for those? And I'm excited about this because we are May 7th. I think we're going to have a mega bull run going forward. The next one, we got to get into the memes. I think memes are going to come back. Okay. So on the low end, when I say low end, I mean a 2 to 5x, which is still ridiculous. We have Doge. If you want more of a sure bet, if you want to turn 1,000 into 2,000, maybe 1,000 into 3,000 potentially, get some Bitcoin, maybe get some Doge. Keep it at that. I think you're going to do very well as long as you time the market decently. You'll be fine. So looking at market cap, we're right now at 25 bill. This is still the OG meme. To double this position, I don't think it would take much. Doge is most likely going to get back to the dollar range. It's going to be a 5 to 6x from this price point. But there are better opportunities. I would personally look at the Solana chain. I would look at a Solana meme. And in particular, Solana, I think it's just with their Phantom wallet, with their Jupe Ag, it's so simple to get into the market. It's got a lot of speed. So if we take a look, there are a lot. But really what I want to get at is Giga Chad. That's the one I think could do well, and I'll show the numbers with you. Another alternative, because I want to help you guys out, give you guys some perspective. Dog with Hat. I mean, price is severely depressed. Height market cap, 3.5 bill. I mean, guys, like, yeah, what is this? 500 mil? Like, guys, like, you're looking at something that could go much, much, much higher. Okay, market cap 500. Yeah, like you're looking at a 6x right here, right? Which is crazy. like this would help you out. This would help out our portfolio. So dog with hat wouldn't be a bad option. And we're really minimizing the downside. There's some degen ones you could look down here. Sneck if you like Cardano. But again, I think the market cap is already pretty high. So what I would look at is GigaChad. So I'm trying to find it on here. I might just type it. I believe it's Giga. So you guys know the meme, GigaChad. It's been going around for a while, but look at the numbers, right? So you're looking at a penny and a half, 2 cents, and it's gotten to almost 10 cents. I think this could get much higher. Hype market cap for this meme coin, 700, let's call it almost 800 mil in market cap. It did get there. So just over 800 mil. If this gets to $1 billion in market cap, this could be a 5 to 10x play. This would be a good move in my opinion. So if these projects get to above where they did last cycle, you could turn $1,000 into 10,000. So that's what I'm looking at. I think Kopi could be the best performer, even though we're putting it up against a meme coin, just because once it goes, I believe it could really go. So guys, please let me know, what are your thoughts and opinions? Let's add this first to our position. So we're already up, guys. We're up. The moose is getting loose. I like that. I like seeing the gains. So quantity, we have what, almost $250 we can add here. I don't even know where to start with the numbers. So 250, let's go 12, let's go 15. So 15,000, let's do 14,000. We got to be just under 1,900. Pretty close. We'll go just under, because I know we're up a touch. 850, something like that. So there we go. We're going to buy some GigaChad. We've spent roughly $1,000. Okay. So let's see where we're at. We're going to have to refresh this for sure. So right now the market is being quite volatile, which I do like. And guys, please comment down below, what are the tokens that you are holding? So let's go to allocation. And I did not see that. So we did buy that. So I don't know why we don't see it in the allocation. Might just take a minute here. So we did buy it. Quantities, no fees. So keep in mind, you guys will have fees. All right. All right, we'll hit it with one more refresh. Hopefully it'll show. No, it's not. So hopefully this will be reflected. So anyways, guys, I do want you to check out the link tree. Please protect your crypto. Guys, use code MOOSE. You can pick up a Tangem ring. I love this thing. We're going to be reviewing tons of more devices that support crypto. So Tangem, this works with your mobile device. There's also the Tangem wallet. So that's a Tangem wallet. So there's a Tangem wallet or Tangem ring. It's a cold storage option where instead of holding your crypto on a centralized exchange, you can get it off. So if an exchange ever goes down, you are well protected. Use code MOOSE, and you can also pick up something like a family pack. We also have links to Trezors, ledgers, whatever you guys want. Online courses. To buy crypto, use crypto.com. Nobody's used that yet. If you're Canadian, use Wealthsimple. It's definitely a good option there, okay? So let's see if this is reflected. I'm not sure why. Total spent. So we have 250, 250, 250. Well, we bought it, but Moose is going to have to wait here a little bit. There we go. So our $1,000 goal is reached. We're definitely up a little bit on our position. I know our cost, $999.55. So we spent $1,000. We're already up $3. Moose is getting loose, baby. So we're almost up $5. Let's call it $5 Canadian. Man, we're going to get a Timmy's coffee. We're going to put a bet, buy a scratch ticket or something. We're going to get let loose. So guys, that being said, comment down below. Give me your top 3 to 5 for a 10x. Cheers, everybody.